What's up, gamers? DBC Gaming, welcome back. There we go. Joey Drew Studios. Hey, I don't know why Joey Drew Studios doesn't like my computer anymore. Like I said, a lot more seizure warnings. We got it in that language, in that language, in that language, in that language, in that language. We got it in a lot of languages, but hello. Welcome back. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Welcome back to Bendy and the Dark Revival. There has been an update. They have they've added some archives to this, and we're gonna check that out today. Oof. So I'm very excited to see what they've added here. Hayden is too. He's sitting next to me.
Hey guys.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Wait a minute. Pause. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold on. That's a little more than I expected. That's a little more than I expected. It's a little more than I expickled. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Anyways. I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna see. Oh god. Okay, so they've actually added like a whole room for this. The archives. Welcome to the archives. Bendy and the Dark Revival is filled with numerous characters that each had a critical role to play in the progression of this game. Here in the archives, you will learn a little bit more about them in an up-close, personal way. Feel free to explore. Okay. So they've added the archives, but they've also added localized menu, Fratton Land, and bug fixes, various performance, reduced stuff, many typo corrections, and more secrets. So there are more secrets in the game somewhere. If you guys want to go find them, I'm not gonna in this video, but there are more secrets to find in this game. Okay, so first we have Bendy. Oh, and you can just walk up to them and it explains it. That's so cool. And this is the freaking room from the game. Like, that's so cool. That is just really cool. Okay, so Bendy the iconic IMP was redesigned for the Dark Revival to stand out a bit from his traditional cartoon experience. By giving him a suit with clothes, he possessed some minor changes, specifically creating a face that spotted the classic Bendy, eerie smile, but still managed to have a heartwarming in the right conditions. He is a fan favorite, so his design has to be just right. During production, we originally envisioned Bendy to talk with a series of cute squeaks to contrast the dark, low verse of the Ink Demon, but this turned out to be a very distracting, and the idea was scrapped pretty early on. Interesting. He's just pointing. Look at him just point. Just pointing at the artist's wrist. Okay. Which way should I go? Oh. Harold. Too much dry air, not enough fish food. That's so bad! Why? Why do they have Harold here? Harold does not need to be here. He's still alive. Harold's all good. He's a nice friend to us. We like Harold here. The Ink Demon. Oh, they got both of them here too. Oh, they got a lot of them here actually. You got the end, and then oh, that's wow. And then there's that character, and then there's little Heidi there, and then well, okay. So, the Ink Demon. As the world of Dark Revival became more complex and established, we realized the Ink Demon's design needed a complete rethink to match our new tone.
Previous versions of his appearance looked absolutely still when placed in the world alongside the other characters. No amount of creepy music on screen effects could conceal how off of place he looked. The Ink Demon needed to look different than everything else in the world and show a natural progression of the Ink Demon's evolution as Wilson held the cycle in place.
Interesting. I never really noticed the horn thing up there. Like how he has a horn that's not covered in goo. Interesting. Beast Bendy. For the climax of the Dark Revival, Beast Bendy also was revised with the mindset of making him more powerful and beast-like. Traditionally, in most horror games, they tend to build to point where the main villain becomes a final form monster as a final boss. It's particularly a trope. Our idea was, what if you got to play as the final form instead? Interesting. Ink Machine, designed by Thomas Connor of the Gent Corporation, stolen by Joey Drew, retrieved by Archgate, and once again reclaimed by Gent. The Ink Machine's next adventure is a mystery. Well, that's kind of dark. I don't appreciate that. Anything back here? Looking for all the secrets here. Ink. Got it. There's, oh my god, there are so many characters here. I'm gonna have to speed up talking because, Jesus. Audrey, cartoon. The cartoon Audrey. Audrey is a kind-hearted rogue with... I can't even speak.
A kind-hearted rogue with courage, determination, some flaws, and a deep, dark past. To make a story work, we needed a newcomer to the cartoon world, studio world, and Audrey was the perfect eyes to help experience the adventure. From day one of the production, we knew that if people didn't connect with Audrey by the end of the game itself wouldn't be successful. Fortunately, she turned out to be quite memorable instead.
It stands out from any other members that it had. Wilson! Wilson was a difficult character to balance. At first, the players are purposely led to believe he is a one-note character.
Obviously evil with an over-the-top villain personality, but as the story progresses, we see other sides of the character, and the player becomes muddled with who this man really is. In one draft, Wilson was written as a servant, but Nathan Arts Jr. has a separate character at the time. But the story mode makes far more sense when the two characters became one, eliminating a lot of needless narrative complexity.
Which way should I go? Hi! You actually kind of scared me, Audrey. I'm not gonna lie. That really kind of startled the snip out of me. You're pointing, like... I'm gonna go this way. I think left is best. I think they meant that to be the end. Hello? What the fuck was that? Or I just have loud-ass feet. Oh, that's so cool. You can kind of look inside. Porter. As the cycle was held in place with the influence of the Ink Demon held at bay, the cartoon world was able to grow and advance, creating such characters as Porter, a lost one who came to claim a new identity as an explorer. Porter was written with a knowledge that Dark Revival would feature a far more serious tone than the first game of Bendy and the Ink Machine, and his lightened innocence would help the player feel some warmth in this inky world of sorrow. Okay then. Porter. Sit over here. Oh, I didn't even see you over here. Hi. How you doing? The Keepers, Wilson's deadly guards and scientists.
They aren't perfect, but the Keepers will get the job done. No matter the cost, they are responsible for pressing the Ink Demon inside a smaller form, keeping his power sealed away until Audrey came along and unknowingly changed the situation. The Keepers were visually designed to reflect the dangers and evils of the Ink Machine itself. Faceless beings made of gears and wires, with no sense of mortality, ordered around like cattle.
In creation living without purpose. I can't read. The Butcher Gang. Barley, Charlie, Edgar, the three original members of the Butcher Gang, were formed from the Ink Machine deconstruction by Alice for body parts, and bond together to stay alive with sneak attacks on their prey. In Dark Revival, we meet the artificial fourth member of the gang, Carly, the Ghost Girl. Although when you begin to examine her closely, Carly appears to only be a shell with perhaps someone inside. Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Again, the Butcher Gang. Does this just say the same thing? Yeah, your face is really creepy up close. Okay. You say, yeah, you say the same thing. Wait a minute. Are you looking at me?
The eyes are following us.
I don't like that. That is not okay. I forget how to crouch. Okay, Carly. Have fun. Yeesh. I don't appreciate that at all. Sam! Sammy! What's up, Sammy? How you doing, man? Sammy Lawrence, the famous music composer of the studio. Sammy Lawrence originally had a latent larger role in the story of Dark Revival, but in a story already filled with so many characters, making them all play a meaningful part became a challenge. He was ultimately sidelined in favor of telling a more coherent story. Although it is interesting to note that Sammy Lawrence appears to have mastered the flow ability in Bendy and the Ink Machine long before Porter and Audrey could wield it. Interesting. Sammy, you twisty motherfucker. What are you doing? What is this? Oh. There's a lot more. Okay then. Oh God!
Amok.
Amok! I am Lord Amok. He is dead. He is not. Oh, he's moving. Okay, Lord Amok. Lord Amok, ruler of the sewer cult. Lord Amok illustrates how the world of the Ink had continued to develop into different societies deep within the darkest places. Though he was weak in a fight, his name will simply never die. It really won't! That's so bad! Because it really won't. Lord Amok.
Amok.
Amok. He will always be Lord Amok. I will always be Lord Amok. So, he's old. So, that's actually really smart how they did that. Because his name will never die. Alice Angel. The self-appointed queen of the studio. Alice Angel is one of the most memorable faces in the Bendy world. Forever lost in a tide of insanity, she was an absolute delight to write for as a character. An angel with many layers. Time will only tell if this inky temptress will ever reappear. I hope not, because no.
I thought we killed that bitch.
Yeah, right. I don't like her whole jaw. Her whole jawline. Keep an eye on her, Amok. Keep an eye on her. I also don't like the shadow. Like, she's got a creepy shadow. Hi. Hi. King Widow. Ink Widows have begun to infest where the light grows darkest. Their king, the biggest and most feared, will only emerge from the nest when its young are threatened. Okay. Ship ahoy, Dudley!
The determined invention of Wilson, created to serve the dual purpose of dethroning the Ink Demon in the cartoon world, and also upstaging Joey Drew in the eyes of Wilson's heart. Ethan Arch, neither of these happened. Ship ahoy Dudley is a mysterious sailor with his own eerie grin, similar to that of Bendy, along with his sidekick, Crackle the Crab.
What? It is unknown just what the cartoon adventures they would have had together. Yeah, no, none. How about zero? Mr. Cockle the Crab. Steve! The Lurker. The Lurker, or Steve! Big boy Steve!
As he became to be known as, was originally created as a brute type of enemy that would free roam the way lost runs do, but ultimately felt unnecessary as the random Ink Demon encounters already fulfilled the role of putting the player on edge while exploring previous traversed locations. Yes, it did.
In the end, the Lurker found a much better calling as an unlikely ally, effectively expanding him into a more than just typical enemy. Interesting. Well, have fun, everyone. Please stop making noises at me, and I'm gonna go to the other side. Please stop with the noises! Dude! Didn't I just say stop? Stop your dick! Oh god. The Cycle Breakers! Oh, that's so cool. Henry Stein, the original Cycle Breaker.
Henry Stein is the ghost of a man who lost his purpose years ago. Once fulfilled with finding a way to escape the torturous of the Ink Demon and finding his way home to his wife, Henry is now left with the cold reality of being a recreation of the person he thought he was, saved as a special surprise for fans of the Bendy and the Ink Machine game. Henry was strictly omitted from all public discussion of the character during the entry production,
which spanned several years, but Henry returned with a very satisfying face reveal. I agree. Very satisfying. Allison. Returning for another victory over the Ink Demon, Allison, always the voice of reasoning and beacon of hope. Allison's design was carefully upgraded from the previous Bendy and Ink Machine game to maintain her personality, but with more fidelity. There we go. The purpose of meeting Allison so early in the campaign was to introduce the player to a familiar face after the main introduction. At the start, Allison was able to serve as the motivating force for Audrey until the true plot kicked in later. Tom, or Boris! Tom is Allison's silent protector, and the only Boris clone involved in the main story. Where is Boris the Wolf? Where is Boris? I keep fucking skipping periods, god damn it! Where is Boris the Wolf? Rumor has it that during the events of this game, Boris is experiencing a dark survival story of his own. I know what it means, but like... I don't play that game. I don't want to play Boris's survival, dark survival, because that's what they're talking about. Because it's kind of ish linked, kind of. Betty.
Faithful maid, among other things to Wilson, Betty was an important character to the story of the Dark Revival. As a failed experiment and someone relatively new to the cartoon studio, she was able to give a somewhat different point of view on the state of the world. We have purposely left it unclear if Betty was in on Wilson's plot to harvest Audrey, or if she just was a bystander behind her mask.
There are still answers to be found. Joey Drew, memory. The man, the legend, the memory. Creating the vision of Joey Drew was both an exciting and daunting process. It was clear from the start that this Joey would be different than the one from the original Bendy and the Ink Machine game. This was a man with all the guilt from a past life, but without the experience to fully understand it. The real Joey Drew made many mistakes, but ultimately learned from them. This doesn't absolve him of his sins, but at the end of his life, he was able to help correct some of them, and help fight the darkness he created. The last hall. Back to the beginning. Audrey's donut? No, you can't have it, Audrey. What the fuck? Audrey, I want your donut. Fuck you. I'm gonna take that bitch. Watch me. Give me the fucking donut, goddammit. Nathan Arch Sr. Nathan Arch was everything Joey Drew wasn't. He worked hard, built up from nothing, and never compromised his integrity. Jory had big dreams, but Nathan accomplished his own dreams. He and his wife Tessa raised a son with as much love and care as they could, despite Nathan's career pressures. Sadly, his son did not share Nathan's natural talent for business and enterprise. Audrey. The unknowing daughter of an animator pioneer, Audrey has blocked out the memory of her past after losing her father. But his role in her life was not over. A talented animator and artist, her skill landed her a job at Archgate, which it fate that led her to reunite with Joey Drew's machine, the machine of her birth. Or was it planned? It probably was, by this guy. Wilson. Ew.
The skin texture.
Yeah, right. Haunted by the impossible shadow of Nathan Arch, Wilson sought to achieve something that would make his father proud. By luck, he stumbled upon the ink machine and was able to become the cartoon world's new master. Holding the cycle in place, he continued his experiments that could not fully be realized until the ink demon was purged. However, unnaturally entering to and from the ink realm, it has taken a toll on Wilson's physical being, slowly robbing him of his health. Okay. Very, interesting. But I think that's all of them. I still am hearing many noises, but I don't think there's any other secrets. Unless anyone saw anything I missed. Comment below, obviously. Oh god, you're still looking at me. Stop! Everything looks fine down there. So, I guess I can leave these guys. I don't like it. I'm like getting scared and there's nothing to be scared about and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Goodbye, Bendy. Yes. Okay. So, that was the archives of Bendy in the Dark Revival. Basically, I fully beaten this game. I don't think Bendy itself is going to have anything else come out on it soon. If you guys want me to replay the game on a live stream, or replay the first game on a live stream, or find secrets, or whatever, let me know, comment below. But, I'm going to go start editing some more games that I have to get to you guys. So, I hope you guys liked this video. We all love Bendy, and he'll stay in our hearts forever. I hope you guys like this video. As always, go subscribe to my .remlucky channel. And I'll see you guys in the next crazy video. Peace and goodbye!